Hi students, families, and friends, and welcome to another edition of In the Art Studio. First, I wanted to send a shout out to all those students that tried our wearable art project last week, and a particular shout out to Liam and Ashlyn for their super fun hats that they created. You both did a great job. And if you would like to check out their creations, you can head on over to the Virtual Art Padlet page. Second, I would like to remind all kindergarten through 4th graders that the calendar contest is still going on. So get your imaginations going and create your Year of the Chameleon art. Don't forget to send your submissions to Miss Howard or myself via email by May 22nd. It's coming up fast, so get creating. Today, I would like to share with you a fun art project that was inspired by the French artist Henry Matisse. Henry Matisse was known for his originality and strong use of color and shapes. He was one of the most important artists of the 20th century and a leader in the modern art movement. Matisse and fellow artists alike became known as the Fauves, which means wild beasts. Another interesting fact about Matisse is when Matisse was elderly, he was too weak to stand at his easel to paint. So he began creating collages with cut pieces of paper, which he called drawing with scissors. Take a look here at his wild artwork, a collage called The Sorrow of the King. Do you see a king in this picture? Before we get started on creating our own Matisse-inspired collages, there are a few important vocab words that we need to go over. First, let's talk about two different types of shapes, geometric and organic. Geometric shapes are shapes that are commonly found in geometry or math, such as squares or triangles and rectangles. And there's also shapes known as organic shapes, shapes that are commonly found in nature, usually with curved and irregular lines. Think almost leaves that you find on trees. We can also talk about positive shapes and negative shapes, or what we also call positive and negative space on paper or canvas. A positive shape is the shape itself, like a triangle or a square or a circle. It's what fills the empty space on the paper or canvas. A negative shape is the area around the shape or in between the shapes, where you can see the background. Now, for this project, we'll need some scissors, some glue or tape, and I have spray glue. If you don't have spray glue at home, it's fine. You can always use the white Elmer glue or liquid glue, or you can use a glue stick. You will also need a blank sheet of paper. It could be white, it could be black, or pick your favorite color. You will also need some scrap pieces of paper or old magazines or even old books that someone at home won't mind you tearing up. Make sure that you ask first before you start drawing with your scissors. Now, let's get started creating. For this collage, no pencils are allowed. You're going to draw with your scissors only. Second, you are going to cut shapes in a variety of colors and sizes and arrange them in a pleasing or cool design on your background. Don't forget to include those vocab words. Include geometric shapes, include organic shapes, and think about positive and negative shapes or space. How are you going to arrange it on your paper? You can think about putting the shapes side by side, or you can also overlap the shapes. This one's really fun because you get to come up with the design yourself and you can play around with it. I suggest moving it around on your paper, find a layout or design you like the best, then glue it down. Third, glue your design to your background paper, or you can use tape if it's all you have. That's not a problem. The largest shapes you want to glue first, then the smaller ones on top. And a helpful hint, whenever gluing, don't forget, dot, dot, not a lot if you have liquid glue, and always apply the glue to the smaller pieces of paper and then stick them on the largest pieces of paper. So that really means just cut out your shapes, add the glue to the back, and then add it on your paper. And here is my design. I had to cut out the shapes first. Notice the geometric shapes, the triangles and the rectangles, but also notice the organic shapes where I just had kind of fun cutting. Once you are done with your piece, if you would like to share your creations, you can post them on our virtual Padlet art page, which you can find in the link below. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with this week. And as always, stay safe, stay creative. Don't forget to turn those submissions in by the 22nd. And don't forget, Mona